Hi everyone and welcome to the Kaching Show. My name is Brian Ching and this show is dedicated to motivated individuals inspiring them to document their journey and for like-minded entrepreneurs who are keen to learn more. Through this channel, we aim to impart financial, marketing and business knowledge from the brilliant minds of other entrepreneurs to you. Today's episode will be on how you can start your digital marketing journey or start your own agency, and I've invited a friend of mine, Thaddaeus, who's also a fellow agency owner, and he's currently running a 6-figure marketing agency at the age of 23. So let's have Thaddaeus Cole. Hi Thaddaeus, maybe you want to share with everyone what do you do?
I run an agency that is actually catered specifically towards stock market coaching business. So in short, I help stock market coaches grow their business so that they can spend more time and focus on their students' results. So that's basically what I do.
Nice. So like maybe you can share with them how do you actually started into like digital marketing and then further on moving into helping coaches to actually market their business.
Okay. So it goes way back about 2-3 years ago. So this was after my army period. After my army period, it's about 3-4 years ago. After army, basically I had some in fact a lot of time before my uni started. So the time I was just like after army, everyone was just like chilling. They just wanna like they're finally free so everyone just go out and spend and then go drink, go clubbing and all that kind of thing. Waste a lot of money lah. So I was one of those people. Then until one point I realized that my bank account actually didn't really have a lot of money left. And I should do something about it lah. Yeah, then also that point of time, I was still like looking into trading, investing. I was looking at a lot of like charts and trying to learn on myself. And one day, I had this army friend, ex-army friend. He basically asked me for a cup of coffee. Asked me to meet up with him to go for a cup of coffee. After I met up with him, and turns out he wanted to sell me insurance. Then after that, I was like, oh, okay, since this is quite interesting. At the point of time, I was like super dumb. I don't know anything about finance or anything. Then I was like, oh, okay, first time hearing about such things. Then he went through my insurance portfolio. And he realized that I had pretty much everything. I was quite fully covered. And then he offered a ILP,
investment
insurance, investment linked policy, something like that. Yes.
But you basically like didn't know what you were investing in.
Yeah, so basically after that, I was like I was quite sold by him because honestly, he was a good salesman. Then what happened next was I was so convinced by him that I was actually about to sign the paper. And then I went home that day and then I did some calculation with my mom. I told my mom, of course, all these things I have to tell my mom. So I did some calculation and I realized at the point of time I wasn't working and that plan required me to fork out about, if I'm not wrong, about 500 to 1. No, I think about $800 a month.
Wow, that's a huge commitment.
Exactly. Then I was quite taken aback because I almost bought into that product which I couldn't fund it by myself. And that was when I decided to go and learn more about this investing thing, so that I don't have to depend on this kind of policies to grow my money. Then that was when I went on a investing seminar, and I basically took up the course and started learning investing. And after I graduated from that 3 days course, because during the course they asked us to set goals, financial goals for our future, maybe 10 years later. And then I wrote down I wanted to make 100K by the end of university, which was about 4 years later. And then I was planning down, then I met this guy, and then I told him my goal, because we had to share our own goals. Then I told him my goal was 100K by end of 4 years. Then he was like, bro, why not try 100K within 1 year? Then this was a period where things started to change a bit. I started to see
Mm.
my life change a bit. Then this question opened up my mind into how can I achieve this? How can I achieve the 100K in 1 year?
Yeah.
And that was when I started looking into YouTube, how to make, I literally typed in how to make
How to
100K
make
in 1 year.
Oh, yeah, I did almost the same thing. I always type like how to make money online, how to like
Yes.
then all the different how to get rich quick kind of schemes come out.
Yeah, so there was like Amazon FBAs, like Shopify, Dropship. There's
Yeah,
like YouTube,
YouTube.
doing YouTube affiliates and all that.
Yeah.
So I stumbled upon Facebook ads,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy lah, basically he was like flaunting, showing all his like Lambos and stuff. So like quite intrigued lah, young boy's dream ah.
Yeah.
Then I started learning this skill, Facebook ads lah. It's very overused right now.
Yeah.
Facebook ads, and the course basically told me to start an agency or sell marketing services,
Yeah.
which was helping businesses, local
Mm.
businesses,
Correct.
run advertising campaigns. So that was what I wanted to try as well. So I tried to approach a few dental clinics,
Mm.
a few e-commerce companies. And then basically I just did a lot of cold email and cold calling. And then I tried for like about 1 week, and then probably about 1-2 replies, that's it. But I sent out at least maybe close to 100 emails and 100 phone calls.
Wow.
Then until I decided to change the offer, I said, I help you do this for free.
For free.
I help you do this for free, yes. Do for free, but in return, I want to get a testimonial lah.
Yeah.
So I just followed the course.
Correct.
And then that's what I did. I managed to get my first dental client.
How did it turn out?
It was good. But
It was
the funny, yeah, it was good. But the funny thing was, at the point of time, I still wasn't sure about advertising. Because for advertising, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or Google, right?
Yeah.
Usually, you know the theory stuff, but
Correct.
you won't actually know how it works
The
until
practical and the implementation.
actually you spend money. You already know what happened until you spend money. So I was basically selling stuff that I didn't know what it was, how it worked.
Correct.
Very interesting. So lucky this group of dentists were very nice people. They let me try. And then I actually got some pretty good results for them. I was helping them sell their Invisalign product, the retainers. And yeah, long story short, sadly they cut away. I think they had like their focus was not there. So I didn't want to continue. But I also didn't get a testimonial.
Oh damn.
That's a funny. Okay. Yeah. Then
How do you feel about that when they how do you feel about that when they didn't give you the testimonial? Because I experienced something similar previously. So I also want to talk about the investment thing later on. But when I just started out as well, you approach many non-qualified clients, and then you actually end up like you feel like you didn't want to serve these people, even if it was for free, right? You took the time to try and help them very much, but kind of felt like you wasted your time because they don't appreciate your effort and stuff like that. That's why I decided to I decided to not continue giving out services for free because you end up undervaluing yourself, and people like manipulate, take advantage of you and stuff like this. What do you think about that?
At least for my experience, they were very, very nice people.
Yeah, that's good.
They didn't manipulate me or whatever. In fact, they were very nice. I even asked for like a revenue share, like a commission, a big chunk. In fact.
Oh, I see.
They were very nice. They were very nice. But sadly they didn't continue because they had other focus.
Yeah.
Of their business.
Cool.
Yeah. So in terms of providing free services at the start, I would say it's useful in terms of getting your engine started. Yeah, getting experience out there, and really know what it's like running a advertising campaign for clients. And also, I think the important part is also not only running the campaigns, but client management. This is where you meet their demands, talk to them, make sure that everything's okay. So that part is also like a new skill that it's a very, very soft skill, but it was, I felt it was quite important as well in terms of building that healthy relationship so that, they will still hire you for the next few months. So that was the part. yeah, then after that, what happened is I started working in an education seminar company.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually selling investing courses as well. Then I yeah, so down there I basically also ran advertising campaigns for a lot of seminars out there. Basically, I was an intern there. I run all these campaigns, and
Mm.
then in the midst of it, I was also kind of dabbling into like other stuff. I don't know what I was doing. I had like no focus. I was just a mess trying to make as much money as possible. Because
Yeah.
my goal was to hit 100K a year in
Mm.
that year. So I started looking at like Amazon FBA. I started looking at like a YouTube, try to build a YouTube channel, which is a complete waste of time. And for me, I started also learn a bit of Shopify, Carousel dropshipping.
Wow.
Even started participating in like competitions
Mm.
and build a restaurant business. It was like
Wow.
all over the place lah. So I went on like one whole round. It's very messy. Until one day I decided that why not I just focus on what's already working. Then I went back into the Facebook ads lah, the Facebook ad stuff.
Mm.
Then I started to focus in that. Then what happened is yeah, so in the midst of it, I also work with
Mm.
Rashfin, Sean Xia, Avin Sito. I'm not sure if you know any
Mm.
of them.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
met them. Yeah.
So I ran a few of the advertising campaigns. Then yeah, so I mixed with all these people, and these people also, working in a startup company, it's a very very different environment working compared to the MNC.
Yeah. Definitely
Because
very
working in a
different.
startup is like, yeah, so you have to work like you have to handle marketing, you have to handle like maybe a bit of ops, a bit of sales. So basically, you can't know how entrepreneurship works or know how
Yeah.
to operate a business.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I realized that actually I can start something on my own lah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I ventured into agency model. After a while, I left that company.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I left the company and started my own advertising agency. And
Mm.
this was like probably 2 years back.
Mm.
Then along the way, I picked up like running for dentists, e-commerce, property agents, a few other random stuff, which was very, very weird.
Yeah. Basically, like
Uh,
no niche lah.
no niche. I was just
Mm.
like, who wants to run ads or who needs more sales? They are like, whatever, just take.
Mm.
Because at the start, really is if you have zero
Just
experience, it's really more of like
machine gun to everybody and try and like help as many people as possible.
yeah, to gain as much experience as possible. And then yeah, so that was that.
Mm.
And oh yeah, sorry, before I went into the investment course that I had, sorry, go way back, I almost became a financial advisor
Yeah.
because my friend
I think
also sold me a
nowadays
dream that
so many people like they're just joining a lot of it for the money, and like they don't really know what they want to get, like what's the dream they're chasing after. Yeah, whether is it just money or whether is it a purpose driven like kind of goal. Like I believe that we all can achieve like all our financial freedom in so many ways, right? But it's like how you actually get there, like the journey that you go through, like whether you actually enjoy it, whether you find it fulfilling and all this. So I think it's very common nowadays. People dabble into a lot of things. Even for myself, when I just started, I also was into like investing, trading, e-commerce, all this. And like how I actually started learning Facebook ads was also because of e-commerce. And then uh, in the end, I decided to choose the agency model was because there was like more fulfillment in serving people, like helping others and all. So yeah, I think like we started out quite similarly. Like I also was trying all the trading from through this whole journey, right? What was like the biggest challenge like do you actually face? Like was it like not focusing, or like what was the biggest challenge?
I would say at the start was more of my craft. At the
Mm.
start was more of my craft. So at the start was just running ad campaigns. I was just like spending people's money. But on the back end, like I had no knowledge in terms of like understanding how to optimize campaigns. I didn't really grasp the idea of like being data driven in digital marketing. So I was just like spending ads, and then I got a lead, then that's it. I was just doing like I just spend viewers money, and then they get a lead, and then okay, and they got a sale, cool. But I wasn't diving deeper enough. I didn't go so deep. That was really when I struggled in terms of like I couldn't hit KPIs for my clients.
Right.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can. You didn't hit KPIs for your
Yeah.
client.
Okay, so yeah, I couldn't hit KPIs for my clients. Then after I realized that I was getting leads, but for some reason it's not working as well as I thought it would be. And that's when I started buying more courses, online courses about digital marketing. And then I realized there's more aspects to just like Facebook ads. There's a big range of marketing
Yeah.
apart from like just the traffic side. So
Yeah,
there's
there's
like
like
conversion
sales
rate, there
funnels.
is offers.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's so many other things. Then that's where I started building up my craft. So I guess I would say at the start that was my biggest struggle. But after that, the struggle was more of getting clients and having a stable income,
Mm.
a stable income from the business.
Yeah.
Um, so that was the main struggle. And
But in terms of like,
how,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so how I dealt with it was, of course, I tried asking like for referrals. I did a lot of cold calling, a lot of cold email. Yeah, a lot of that, and I hated all of that because I myself actually an introvert,
Yeah.
which means I don't like to talk or to sell stuff. I don't like that kind of thing. I prefer at the laptop. I just like smash the laptop and then money comes out. I'm that kind of guy. I'm that
Yeah.
kind of guy. So I wasn't really comfortable in doing all the cold call, cold email, going for networking, all that kind of things. So I'll say that's my biggest struggle. Yeah,
So it was like the sales part lah.
yeah, getting customers in.
So like right now, like what do you actually do to maybe like you know attract clients, or maybe is it purely referral based, or like how do you actually do it now?
Currently, is of course there are a few referrals. Um, yeah, because at the end of the day, referrals is one of the strongest channel that
Powerful.
brings
Yeah.
you really qualified clients.
Yeah.
So I still rely a lot on referrals, but I would say I wouldn't have any issue knowing who my target market is right now.
Yeah.
So in order to back to my struggle, how I really overcame that was number one, identifying my prospect. Who was I actually going to serve? Because previously I was just like
100%.
machine gun like everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who I was serving. I don't know what kind of problem I was solving.
Yeah.
Then I had to niche down, and which I decided that since I had quite a big experience in running campaigns, doing marketing for stock market coaching business,
Yeah.
I decided to niche down in the area. Because not only in Singapore there is businesses like that, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Thailand, maybe not Thailand, other parts of the world, there are
Yeah.
still businesses like that which I could reach out lah, because I myself run advertising campaigns. I can also run ads for myself and target these businesses. So that
100%.
was really when, yeah. So that was really when I became hyper clear about my target audience. Then everything was pretty much smooth sailing. Not say smooth sailing, smooth sailing in terms of getting customers in.
And I would say that really helped you to also like adapt, like during times like this, like during COVID, like you were able to definitely be more rooted, and in terms of like pivoting and everything, it was definitely much clearer because you know who you wanted to serve, and what problem you were solving, right? Yeah. So like to all the other businesses out there, like maybe agencies or maybe other businesses, like during COVID, right? What advice will you give to them, like especially businesses who are trying to transition online, or businesses who are trying to market themselves, like what would you suggest to them?
I would say, okay, for agency owners first, I would say I think most agencies wouldn't have a big problem now, since most businesses or local businesses are trying to go online.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe agencies, I'm not sure, but I think agencies wouldn't have a problem getting customers now.
Yeah.
If you're a problem getting customers, then probably the issue is identifying your target market first.
Yeah.
Once that's settled, you just run some ad for yourself and you probably get some customers. So that's for agency side. For local businesses side, this is what I learned from Melvinso and Josiah.
Mm-hmm.
They said that for local businesses to thrive now, number one is, of course, you have to. So it's exceptionally relevant to businesses that are non-essential, or rather,
Mm.
they don't know where they are right now.
Yeah.
So if you view your product as a non-essential, people will be very clear that they won't buy, because right now during
Yeah.
COVID, people only buy the essential stuff, or rather, they
Mm.
are more like a defensive mode. That's why they want to spend less, save more, and then just buy the essential stuff.
Yeah.
So what I learned also from them was, if you're a local business, how can you position your product as an essential?
Mm.
So if let's say it's an insurance, how can you market it as an essential product? So that's
Yeah.
where people will come in. Yeah. So this is for local business, and also if let's say service providers, I would say don't be attached to the way you are used to running your operations, or maybe through
Mm-hmm.
sales. So ideally, service providers can try to, of course, number one is of course, look at get your position your product as an essential. That's the first thing. Second thing is gaining customers, right? So the once you're able to position your product as an essential, next thing is to get customers. So this is of course where you either can hire an agency,
Mm-hmm.
do it yourself. Also, it's also
Yeah.
possible. There are, I think right now Facebook advertising, all these are getting easier and easier to
For
pick up
sure.
and learn. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that you can consider. But also, most importantly, is don't get attached to your offer, which means that if let's say last time your offer was,
Right.
let's say, I don't know, they're selling workshops or providing this service, don't get attached to that method of delivering that outcome for your clients,
Yeah.
but be detached, which
Mm.
means that you have to be very clear that what you're doing is providing that outcome for that specific outcome for your client. So now there's this COVID, you can't provide that outcome through that old method. Why not try a new method to provide that same outcome?
Mm.
So
Right.
that's one way service providers
Can
can shift,
repackage
can,
and shift their offer
yes,
and actually basically speak the hearts of their customers lah. Because I think their customers buying mentality also shifted, because previously they were just like chill and all, but right now they are in a lot of pain, or like they maybe solving their problems would be much more important than trying to offer them getting rich or stuff like that. And I would say in fact many seminar companies dropped a lot of their prices in terms of their offers and all this, which really tune to the market more, like the audience, uh what they really wanted, I would say. Yeah. Okay, so maybe like going back to media buying, right? Sorry, so this is like a bit awkward but then
no
uh
worries.
yeah, like for yourself in Facebook ads and all, do you like actually just purely run the campaigns, or do you like do like videos, do like their sales funnels, do like their offer and everything? Like what do you actually cover when you take on a client?
Previously, I was just running advertising campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
I was just building sales funnels, running advertising campaigns, generate leads, handle their CRM and all that kind of stuff. But right now, since I'm just very focused on this market, I am not just I don't just run advertising campaigns. I help with their back end offers. So right now, a lot of education businesses, their offers have changed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also helping them look, apart from their front end offer, how can they structure their back end offer so that there's a very smooth transition in between, and that will also boost the profitability of the company.
Mm.
So right now, I do see myself as like a marketer or Facebook marketer.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I am. I provide other services as well.
So you do like their videos as well, or do they do
videos.
the videos as well?
I do videos sometimes as and when needed. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you deal with like, okay, let's say I'm sure like some of your clients have marketing experience on their background, like they know how all these sales funnels, how these Facebook ads work as well. And like how do you deal when, you know, you guys have like disagreements, or let's say you propose an offer, right? Like you say, I want to do this offer at 499, but you know your client is, you know, a bit stubborn, like you just say, you know, I think like I can do it at 1,000, or like how do you actually communicate this message to them?
I guess this would also go back to your niche first. So
Right.
for myself, how I bring this across, right, is I provide proof. So if let's say this client is maybe not complying, or he doesn't understand why this thing should work, why the price should increase or decrease, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
show why you should do things this way, and I provide proof from my other clients' results. So I say that, oh,
Mm.
this client is pretty much in the same shoes as you. He did this, and then did this, and he got this result.
Right.
Yeah. So if I just show this, if I just bring this over, my another client's results, and I just show it to them, then they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Then they just
Mm.
follow.
Then
Yeah.
how do they feel
So
like, will they feel like I don't know, like some clients, you know, if they're not very abundant, right, then you're always serving this niche, let's say like the stock investing workshops, right? Then will they like say, oh, then like that my competitor is doing this and then I do the exact same thing, then how do I stand out from them?
okay, so this part is more of the marketing side.
Right.
So in terms of marketing side, yeah, in terms of the marketing side, can you hear me?
Yeah, can. Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
all good.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Okay, okay, okay. So in terms of the marketing side, this is the part where, so of course, like even myself, I have a niche. They
Mm-hmm.
themselves also have to have a niche,
Yeah,
right? So for them, maybe it might be options, or like a value investing
very
or
investing.
growth
Mm.
investing. There's different types of niches that they have
Yeah,
also. But that's just one part. Also for them, they have to identify their target market,
yeah.
target audience.
Mm-hmm.
So usually I will try to help them identify what is their target audience, or the audience that they naturally attract.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they stand out. So if I let's say client A, client B does pretty much the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
how to really differentiate is, of course, um, helping them to differentiate. It's my job to help them differentiate first. That's
Mm.
my job.
Yeah,
That's my job.
yeah.
So once that is done, then they are quite clear that, then my client wouldn't complain that, oh, this is my competitor, I shouldn't
Mm.
like follow him. Now that stuff will happen.
And I guess also like their methods or their story, that their message and all will also be different in some way. Uh, I guess that's the really differentiating point, because can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think like that's the really
You got
differentiating
it.
point about different clients lah, I would say. Like they all have their own background, backstory and everything. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So now giving the choice, right? Would you prefer like the lockdown to continue, or would you prefer the lockdown to not continue?
I would, honestly speaking, I prefer lockdown. Yeah, I prefer lockdown because number one, I'm perfectly comfortable staying at home doing the work.
Yeah.
Because I'm an introvert. If I go out, I do like pictures or whatever. I get
Right.
drained super easily. Yeah, but I'm not kidding. I get drained super easily. So right now, in terms of like, let's say when I do a pitch to a client,
Mm.
or structure whatever, or the funnel, or like even talk to clients.
Mm.
Once that's done, once I'm drained out, I can just like head over to
Just
my bed and just
stay over there a bit.
like
Nice.
yes, yeah. And then yeah. So I guess one reason why I would say that I would prefer COVID right now is, of course, companies utilize companies utilize the
Platforms.
digital world a lot more
Yeah.
compared to last
Right.
time. Yeah,
And like they are kind of like
and
more
that really
aware.
helps me.
They are like more aware of. I
Yeah.
mean, for myself as well, they are more aware of how important it is to actually like move their business online, not just constantly think of like the offline world. And yeah, it's important to raise their
Mm.
awareness lah, because not many of them like were problem aware previously. They were really like just trying to live in their own world, thinking that this won't happen. And I guess COVID really digitalized many businesses.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
In fact,
mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, in fact, so in fact, I was speaking to a few property agents, and
Mm-hmm.
actually, a lot of them are just closing over Zoom.
Wow.
So, what I'm guessing in the future, which might or might not be accurate, is that next time property agents, they don't even need to go out and close. Like even after this circuit breaker ends, even COVID ends, they can just they just pick up Facebook ads or whatever advertising platform. They just pick up some advertising skill. They take some real estate license. They're good at sales, and then they should just stay at home and then do like those Zoom closures, and then so
Wow.
that's what I'm seeing. I'm predicting that
Mm.
that might happen in like the direct sales
Wow.
profession.
Amazing. So like right now, during this lockdown, have you like achieved your 100K in a year target? I will say yes, right?
Yeah, I I hear about 120 ish. Yeah, as of as of as of now lah.
Nice, nice.
So far from the journey, about 120 ish.
Awesome. So like what's your vision ahead for like tech media? Like do you plan to go back to school? Do you plan to do this like full time in future? And like do you have a vision for your agency?
In terms of going back to school, that's the thing. My parents wouldn't agree if I decide to quit. Of course, I'm honestly more inclined to quit
Yeah.
because I don't see the value of school. It's like this everyone says that there's this safety net that it provides you,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't agree with that anymore. In fact, maybe sometimes I think 1 2 years back I can't agree with that statement, but right now not anymore. And the reason is because right now as this COVID thing is taking over the world,
Mm-hmm.
jobs are being lost, which
Yeah.
means that if I take a degree, find a job, I have this high chance that I might get retrenched, right? So I would say that being an entrepreneur or running my own thing is actually safer right now. It's actually safer.
Yeah,
Plus, I
in
have
some
my own
way.
control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I haven't made a decision yet, but I'm more inclined to quitting.
Oh. How
Yeah.
long did you spend in university before you stopped?
I spent 1 year. I
Oh.
spent one year. Yeah. So I'm technically still a year one student. Or like year one.
Mm. Right. And like for your vision for tech media, like what do you see yourself like 5 to 10 years down, in doing this business?
Yeah. 5 to 10 years down, I see myself as not just locally,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe even other countries as well. Because again, I don't want to serve too many like stock market coaches locally because we definitely still compete one way or another.
Mm.
So probably extend operations overseas as well.
Mm.
And yeah, so that's pretty much my goal. Probably I wouldn't want to go to that big a team.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 5 to 10 packs maximum.
Right.
That's kind of my goal
Yeah.
a few years down the road.
Nice, nice. So you plan to like do, agency work full time, like and then will you actually consider, like doing info products, like and like maybe what are your thoughts like when you scale your agency? Like do you have concerns? Because I think like as a solopreneur, right, one concern would be like when I scale and then I will be, concerned that my team can't deliver like the same level or like the standard that I want. And like you don't want the quality of the results to drop for your clients, especially because it will affect like, you know, your brand, your reputation and all this. Like, do you have like, you know, concerns like this?
Yeah, that's the exact thing that I'm facing right now, which I didn't face when I was still doing it alone. Right now, I hired one guy, so it's
Mm-hmm.
just two of us.
Yeah.
So the issue, of course, right now is if let's say I handle a client to him, and it's actually quite new. So if I handle a client wholly to him, I have to keep a very tight eye on him
Right.
because the results of the campaigns or whatever, right? Again, if it doesn't perform well, I have to face the client, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be my fault. So
Correct.
this part I actually learned about taking extreme ownership, which means
Yeah.
that if let's say this person or rather this team member of mine, the ad performance or campaign performance or whatever, right, doesn't perform well, it's not
Mm.
his fault. It's actually my fault
Yeah,
because I'm responsible for him.
for sure. Yes.
So this part is where the leadership aspect of agency comes
Mm-hmm.
in,
Yeah.
which I'm still honestly trying to master.
Yeah.
So this is one of the current struggles that I'm facing right now as well. And apart from that, in terms of the delivery, in terms of QC and all that, making sure that the
Mm-hmm.
results are there, is also having the systems and checklists
Right.
all that. So that let's say if I hire a new guy, I can just pass this
The
systems, this box
SOPs
of
and
system
everything.
checklist
Yeah.
and SOPs, I just pass to him and then he just execute. Yeah, so that is
100%.
what I'm working on right now.
Mm.
So that is a bit of a struggle for me as well because there's something new.
Mm. Will you ever actually consider like doing education, since like there's, you know, so many gurus out there now? Like, have you ever like thought about it, branching out into that? I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with self-education. In fact, like I feel that there's still a lot of future in there. Uh, will you actually see yourself going into that, you know, that route?
So I think I did mention this before. Yeah, I think I did mention this before. Before I started up my own agency, I was facing this trouble of trying to get clients. This was when I haven't really niched down yet.
Mm.
So I was trying in terms of trying to grow scale the agency, get more revenue
Yeah.
for the company. I tried to create an e-course. In fact, I already created the e-course.
Right. I think I saw
And
it.
I
I
did
think
I
I
did
saw
sell it.
it.
But what I realized in the process was I actually didn't really like teaching. So
Right.
yeah, what I realized was I didn't really like teaching. I didn't really have a passion for it. And I don't want to do something that maybe it's very
False.
it's maybe very maybe it can make a lot of money, but
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't I wouldn't enjoy doing it. I'd rather do something that I can still make a decent amount of money and I will enjoy it at the same time. So
Right.
I don't see myself teaching at least for the next 10 years. Maybe I'm a bit mature or a bit old, then maybe I might consider teaching or whatever. But for the next foreseeable future, I don't see myself teaching or selling
Okay.
any info products.
Yeah, I mean like that's very important, like to know your goal, because it goes back to the point when we got started, right? You know, we just tried to chase money, and then in the end you just try to do all it takes to actually get rich, but you don't really, if you don't really enjoy it, I feel like there's no like desire to continue. You eventually like burn out someday, and it's not as easy as what everyone says to like jump on the next bandwagon and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah. So like my last question will be always to end off, right? Like what will you actually you know, so you started like right after army, I would say, like your journey on personal development and all this. Like, you know, if you go back to your 15-year-old self, what will you actually advise yourself to do? And like will you have changed, you know, anything? Would you have tried more stuff when you were younger or something? That kind of,
15-year-old self.
like how old are you now?
I'm 22. This 22.
Oh, if we same age.
Oh wow. I'm 22, turning 23 this year.
Oh, okay, we are 1 year younger,
Yeah,
1 year younger.
cool.
Okay.
15
Yeah.
year old self.
So like 8 years ago.
I would say dive into more mess, dive into more stuff. So the
Yeah.
reason why I say that is for me, I think I'm quite fortunate because I kind of dove into a lot of stuff, like
Mm.
YouTube,
Yeah.
dropshipping. I think I didn't mention. I also became a videographer on time. I started selling videography services,
Mm.
film weddings and all that kind of things. But what I would say, or what advice I would give to my 15-year-old self is dive into a mess or dive into as much thing as possible while you're still young, while you still have time, so that you can find what you like to do.
Yes. 100%.
Because because right now I don't think I would just at like 16, 15 years old, I don't think I would have the idea that I want to run an agency or
Mm. Right.
I want to do like marketing.
Definitely.
I would have that thought of idea like nobody
Yeah.
like just bonds out
Unless you are
with a
some
passion
alien
for
lah. I
marketing.
think I think there are some aliens out there that they like 14, 15, like they suddenly like know wow. Like there's this what was his name? On the ClickFunnels community, he was like one of the youngest to Comma Club. Like since young he already knew that he was gonna do all these info products and all this, which is crazy lah, I would say. And uh same here. Like I feel like passion is developed after you try a lot of things. Then you start to find out what you are good at, what you enjoy, and all this.
Yeah, correct. Then once you dive into a mess, you kind of figure out what you like and what you don't like,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, have laser like focus.
Yes,
Just whack that path.
focus.
Then
Yes, correct, correct.
yes,
Focus is so
yeah,
important. All right, okay. Thank you so much, Ted, for being here today. I really enjoyed the conversation we had. In fact,
me
like
too.
this, like the first time we are actually like really speaking in person, and
Yes,
it seems very relatable because I guess we went through quite a similar path. And yeah, thank you, Ted, for your time. And
no problem.
where can my audience find you at, Ted?
You can find me on Facebook, which
Mhm.
I'm not really active there as well. But I guess I'm more active on you can find me on Facebook. My name is Thaddeus Cole. You can just search it up. Just add me as a friend or something. Yeah,
Nice, nice.
that's where you
Okay,
can find me.
thank you.